Yes, some breaking news just into us from the Football Association. It regards Tottenham Hotspur and Aston Villa. They've both been charged with misconduct following their FA Cup match on Saturday. You may remember they were charged with specifically with failing to ensure their players and officials did not behave in an improper or provocative way. They were involved in that brawl at the end, at the final whistle, you may remember. Clubs have until Friday to respond. So just reiterating that, so the Football Association have charged both Tottenham and Aston Villa with misconduct following their match on Saturday.
Now, whilst we're on Bournemouth, we've got some breaking news to bring you. They have signed Fraser Forster on a 6-month deal. This is to add some goalkeeping cover to Andoni Iraola's squad. The 37-year-old is a free agent. He's been available since leaving Spurs in the summer. So Bournemouth's number 2, Will Dennis, of course, was injured in training this week. So the club is still waiting to find out the extent of that injury. Forster will be in the squad to face Arsenal tomorrow.
Crystal Palace defender Marc Guéhi in the summer so nearly went to Liverpool, and now he's being linked to another couple of big clubs. What's going to happen with Guéhi?
Well, the club most interested in Marc Guéhi as things stand for this transfer window is Manchester City. They have been keen on him for a while, but they've stepped it up in recent days amid the injuries to Josko Gvardiol and Ruben Dias. What we're waiting to see is whether they actually submit an offer to Crystal Palace and how Crystal Palace view that. Is it at a price that would convince them to sell with only 6 months remaining on his contract before he could leave as a free agent in the summer? Would Marc Guéhi be willing to make the move when he can have his pick of clubs next summer? We'll wait and see on that. In the meantime, Arsenal, another long-standing admirer of Guéhi, retain their interest in him. They have been discussing him internally, more likely for a summer move, if indeed he stays at Crystal Palace. And they've had contact with his representatives. They're not the only ones. Liverpool too, who would also be interested in a summer move, having tried to sign him, and it failed at the 11th hour last summer. And there'll be a number of other clubs, the likes of Bayern Munich and Barcelona, have also got an admiration for Guéhi. The ball is very much in his court now. What do you want to do, Marc Guéhi, especially in a World Cup year where he'll be so important for England? There was an informal agreement, understanding between Guéhi and Palace that he would see out the final months of his contract. But now it seems that resolve is being tested somewhat. And with so much interest building, he could be one of the biggest stories of the January transfer window, and if not, then definitely in the summer.